Hello, this is Mark with Swift Jeep, and today I'll be talking about the 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland. This one's featuring the 5.7 liter V8, 360 horsepower, 390 pound-feet of torque. It's got a towing capacity with the 4x4 7,200 pounds. Two-wheel drive, of course, best in class, 7,400. A couple of my favorite features here, of course, is its four-wheel drive system, the ride quality, the craftsmanship, and the interior. One of my favorite things is this keyless go feature. Of course, you notice how the door is locked there, and just by putting my hand on the door handle, automatically unlocks the door. This is called keyless go. Essentially, as long as you have the key on you, car fires right up. Never really had to fumble with my key or any of that stuff. Get into the music system later here. We have the Select Terrain 2 system, four-wheel drive, featuring the four-wheel drive low and the Select Terrain. Essentially, depending on your exterior climate, you can select a various of settings, and what that'll do is it'll adjust the electronic stability program, the power distribution through the drivetrain, and on the Overland model, of course, you get the Quadra lift, and in certain features it'll adjust the ride height of the vehicle. Standard with the Overland, of course, is the navigation system. There's two types. Standard is the Garmin 430N. It's basically user-friendly. This is the upgraded 730N. A little bit more intuitive as far as the map display. It's not much of a, the Garmin's more of a cartoon type map. Everything that you need is essentially a touch away, whereas the Garmin, you have to go through a series of clicks. Garmin's, most people have Garmin, so it's definitely user-friendly. This I like, you can just get a little bit more in depth and detail. Also with that, with the media center, of course, is the of course your AM, FM, satellite. Satellite features basically a live feedback too, so you can go ahead and just rewind up to 45 minutes of the station you were listening to listen to a song, or if you were in the store and you forgot a sports score, and then of course you can always go live. Fully direct tune, so you can just key in stations that you wanted to listen to, or you can also just kind of tell it what radio station you want it to listen to. 131.
The Weather Network.
Yeah, that's about as best as I go. I'm not too familiar with the satellite radio stations. Also, you have a 28 gigabyte hard disk drive. It's an internal memory storage, and excuse me. So it'll hold about 5,200 songs. Hard disk drive. Of course, you have your CD player, your USB plug as far as storing data into the hard internal drive. Of course, if you do the Bluetooth feature, you can also place and receive phone calls, voice activated. You can also stream your music wirelessly as well. And then of course in your glove box here, or your side console, you've got another USB plug that's specifically for your iPod or MP3 player, allowing you to actually control the iPod via the auxiliary switch up here, and then all your songs here while charging the system. World-class interior. Did a really good job with the stitching, the quality of the leather. Not to mention that the driver, passenger, and rear seats are heated. Driver seats are cooled, and of course, a little added creature comfort for the driver is the heated steering wheel, and it is a very nice steering wheel, nice and warm. Some of the models, as far as features here, of course, your rear entertainment system, which takes out of the panoramic sunroof, adaptive cruise control, which essentially sets a predetermined distance when you're in cruise control, and depending on who's in front of you, it'll brake or accelerate to maintain the speed. Blind spot detection systems, part of the safety tech package, forward collision warning. A lot of nice standard safety features on here, of course, just electronic stability program, electronic roll mitigation, trailer sway control with the tow package. One of my favorite things is what's called rain brake support, and essentially if the vehicle system detects water on the brake surface, essentially what it'll do, just like a squeegee, it'll just kind of tap the brakes and clear your surface, so you always have contact on the brakes. And of course your ready brake alert, essentially indicating when you remove your foot from your accelerator, it's automatically going to anticipate braking, so it just kind of moves your brake pads a little bit closer to the pads there. Really nice feature. And go ahead and put the quadra-lift all the way to its top ride height. With that, you get best in class ground clearance, better than a Wrangler even, as far as your ground clearance, maxing out at 10.1 inches. And I'll just leave you here with that there. Beautiful vehicle. You definitely have to come by and take one for a test drive. If you do, ask for me. My name's Mark. You can also find us on the web at www.swiftanddavis.com. And there it is. It's a beautiful car. You gotta take it for a drive to experience everything that it has. Thanks for watching. Bye.